What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Rush. Yes, indeed. Rush fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity-bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now look, after the video's over, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from William Scott, and William Scott wanted to see me react to this song by Rush called everybody's favorite song to play live, yes indeed, La Villa Strangiato. Now, have I heard the song before? Full disclosure, yes I have. I am very familiar with the song. This is probably in my top 20 favorite Rush songs. I love this song. It is a fantastic song to listen to. Having said that, it is a horrible song to play live. Oh God.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
This is probably the hardest Rush song to play live. Not because the song itself is all that difficult technically, but because it's a long song and there are so many parts to remember in order, and a lot of the parts are very similar, so it's very easy to get confused with the song as to what part comes next. I was actually watching the Rush documentary Beyond the Lighted Stage. For those of you who have never seen that video, that documentary, I strongly recommend you watch it. If you're a Rush fan, you need to watch it. It is a great documentary. They were interviewing all three of the guys, and they brought this song up. I think the question was asked, what's the most difficult song that you guys play live? And they all agreed it was La Villa. They all said it was La Villa hands down. And it's because of the reasons I just said. It's not a particularly difficult song to play technically. It's just very difficult to remember the parts. When they recorded the song on Hemispheres, when they were performing live and touring, they did play the song live. They had to split the song up into thirds, and each member of the band was responsible for remembering the order of one of the thirds. I believe Alex had the first third, Neil had the second third, and then Geddy had the last third. And they were in charge of looking at the other two and going, we're at this point, this spot, and it was crazy how they did it. I think that's how they did it, if I remember correctly. But it's for a song to be that complicated, that says a lot when it comes to song structure. They also said that this was the end of the complicated songs, the overly complicated songs. This was it. They said after that, they stopped focusing on writing songs that were overly complicated. And yeah, you saw that later on, the later Rush albums. You didn't see anything as difficult as this song was. I was in a band a long time ago, and we tried to do this. We did try. We spent about 2 months working on it, and then we had a show. And about 2 weeks before the show, we got it. We nailed it. We absolutely nailed it. And we nailed it like 4 or 5 more times. We were like, we got it. We got it. We can do this. And we went in the week before the show, and we were going to do this. We were really thinking, we're going to blow people's socks off with this. We went in to do it, and within the first 2 minutes, we all got lost. We were all completely lost. So we said, nope, kill it. It's no longer the playlist. Let's put something else in there, because we're not going to go out there and make ourselves look foolish. So we just killed it, and we never tried after that. This is one of those songs that said, you're not playing me. It is a very, very tricky song. So yes, I have heard it. Yes, I am familiar with it. Yes, I've even played it before, and never in front of a crowd, but in practice, we actually nailed it. So I will not be reacting to the song itself in any way, shape, or form. I will not be reacting to the songwriting, the chordal structures, chordal flows, time signatures, Song structure, none of that stuff. I'm not going to be taking any of that into account. I will only be taking into account the live performance because according to William, this is a live performance. So I will be looking at stage presence, stage energy, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production. Yes, I will take into account how well they play the song. I will take that into account, but I will not be taking the song itself into account. So please keep that in mind. This was posted by Rush, okay? And the video has 4.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Rush, La Villa Strangiato. Woo! Oh boy. Just saying the name just gives me flashbacks, nightmares. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
They're nailing it. I mean, surprise, surprise. You know, it's Rush. I mean, what? Do you really think Rush is going to make a mistake? Seriously? Come on now. Rush is not going to make the mistake here. Although I did hear during the interview that there were some shows where they did. This was the song. This was the song that would mess them up. And this is when they kind of realized, okay, we need to dial it back because we can't be writing songs that we can't even play live. So, but they're definitely nailing it here without question. A lot of respect for playing the song live, man. A lot of respect. I still stand by what I said. This is, in my opinion, this is the hardest Rush song to play. It is, without question. Great work. Stage energy, obviously, not as much as I'd like to see, but given the fact that how complex this song is, I'm not surprised. They're really more focused right now on playing the song correctly and a lot less on showmanship and stage presence and stage energy. So I'm not terribly surprised by that. Still a letdown though, if I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not shocked, but I just wish there was a way that they could have, put some stage energy and some stage presence into the performance. But I get it. I do get it. Anyway, let's keep going. And here's where the nightmare really begins. Oh, man. Oh, this is bringing back memories. Yes, indeed. Like I said, I'm not taking the songwriting into account here at all. I know the song. I've heard the song countless times. I've attempted to play the song many times, only got through it a few times, but yeah, it's definitely bringing back memories. I know we're coming up to the nightmare part. Well, there's that little bass line that's coming up, which I like doing. Those couple little bass lines gave me a chance to show off a little bit. But I mean, it's a fun song to try, man. It is. And if you're in a band and you want to give this song a shot, by all means, please do. Just make sure you guys practice a lot and really really, really, really remember the format of the song. Do your best to, anyway. And maybe try dividing the responsibility of remembering the parts amongst each other and, you know, divide and conquer. That may not be a bad way to go. Maybe we should have tried that. Anyway, let's keep going here. Here comes the nightmare. Got a little stage interaction there. That's good. What a pain. Nightmare fuel. That is what that song is. Absolute freaking nightmare fuel. Fun though, man. It is a fun ride. And when you can hear Rush, or any band for that matter, that's actually able to pull this song off in its entirety without making any mistakes at all, It's a treat. It's definitely a treat. I remember when we did play it those couple of times in rehearsal, we did nail it. Man, the feeling, the rush that we got. No pun intended. But yeah, go ahead, boo me. Fine, boo me. Look, it wasn't meant as a pun, I swear. But yeah, go ahead and boo me. Fine, I deserve it. No, but the absolute feeling that we got is satisfaction when we did actually manage to pull it off. Man, that felt good. Ooh, it did. Just a shame we couldn't do it before the show. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird one. This is gonna be a weird one, and the score is gonna reflect it. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Rush with La Villa Strangiato. This was a request from William Scott. All right. I got a score here, and the score, it really doesn't need any explaining, in all honesty. It really doesn't. But I'm going to give it a little explanation anyway, just to kind of put people's minds at ease. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.0. Yep, 8.0. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Now, I'm sure right now there are Rush fans all over the channel right now, from all over the world, all points in the world, and all parts in between. We're absolutely screaming bloody murder right now and looking for their pitchforks and torches because they want to put my head on a pike.
A riot is an ugly thing. And I think that it is just about time that we had one!
Folks, listen. As I said at the beginning of the video, I love this song. This is one of my top 20 favorite Rush songs of all time. I would listen to this song absolutely anytime, any day of the week, anywhere. Anybody wants to put it on, I will gladly listen to it. This is one of those songs I will go hunting for, especially on long drives, man. This song really knows how to help keep the time moving and help the time fly. I love this tune. Because I love this tune, I cannot do an honest reaction to the song itself in any way, shape, or form. Look, if I were to take the songwriting into account here, this song would be up in the 9s, okay, without question. This is probably the most difficult song that Rush ever wrote, and it's still, despite its complexity, still sounds amazing, still sounds fluid, and holds up to the test of time. So I love the tune. Like I said, if I were to take the songwriting into account, this would be up in the 9s without question, okay? I love this song, but I cannot honestly take the songwriting into account because I know the song. I'm familiar with the song, and that would not be honest of me to do. So I cannot take the songwriting into account, which is a real shame. I can only base my score on what I heard and what I saw. I heard them play the song live, and I watched them perform.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Now, having said that, the live performance really wasn't a whole lot to talk about, if I'm being honest, guys. It wasn't very impressive. They're so focused on playing the song and getting every single part right, as well they should. And this song requires every ounce of concentration that you could possibly squeeze out of you. So I get it. I understand that they're not going to be moving around a whole lot. I understand they're not going to be doing a whole lot of crowd interaction. I understand there's not going to be doing a whole lot of stage interaction. I understand there's not going to be a whole lot of stage presence. I get all of that. I do. I understand that. And I am sympathetic to it. But I also have to stay even keel. And I have to be objective. And I have to be able to compare this to other bands, other live performances, and compare them and say, it wasn't as much fun to watch as this band, or as this band, or as this band. Quite frankly, the live performance from a visual standpoint was pretty dull, if I'm being honest. I did see some movement, I did see some motion, I even saw a little bit of stage interaction between Geddy and Alex. That definitely helped. Without question, that helped. But I comparing them to other bands, like I need to be objective here, and I need to keep things even keel. I've seen other bands perform better. I have. So it was still really good. You know, I still give the performance itself a really good score. I would give the live performance alone, I would give about, I don't know, 7.7, 7.8. So why am I giving it 8.0? Quite frankly, because they got through the entire song without making any mistakes. And I know I'm not taking the songwriting into account, but I am taking how they played the song into account. And they knocked it out of the park. They've even said, they've gone on record as saying this is the most difficult song they have ever written. And it's the song that they dread playing live because it is so long, so difficult as far as how many moving parts there are within the song. So the fact that they knocked it out of the park, I gotta give them credit for that. I have to. So that's what bumped it up to the 8.0. 8.0 is where we're at. 8.0 is where we're gonna stay. Like I said, I love this song. This is one of my absolute favorite Rush songs of all time. And if I could, realistically and honestly, take the songwriting into account, we would be up in the 9s without question. Unfortunately, I do know the song. I gotta be honest with you guys, and as such, I can't take the songwriting into account as much as I would love to. Still getting an 8.0 though, which is a great score. So, 8.0, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.